Are you looking for the best Samsung TVs? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best Samsung TVs on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Samsung 65-inch class Neo QLED 4K QN90C series. As we've come to expect from Samsung's Neo QLED line, the QN90C is sensationally bright and colorful. It's one of the brightest TVs of the year, making it a great choice for folks with sun-soaked living spaces. The QN90C's sheer brightness and quantum dot enhanced display make for an impressively punchy palette of colors, regardless of what you're watching. Most impressive, however, is the QN90C's local dimming, which does a remarkably good job of keeping all of that brightness in check. Rarely did we notice any light bloom around brighter objects, including bright, white subtitles during darker shows and movies. Simply put, if you have your heart set on a mini LED TV, the QN90C is one of the best at implementing that display technology. Gamers will feel right at home with the QN90C, as it offers a full slate of HDMI 2.1 inputs that support 4K gaming up to 144 Hz, auto low latency mode, ALLM, and AMD FreeSync Premium. Like many high-end Samsung TVs this year, the QN90C also supports Samsung's cloud gaming software suite, Gaming Hub. This allows users to access a host of popular cloud gaming services, no console required. Like all LED TVs, the QN90C doesn't look quite as good when viewed from an off-axis position. We also find the overall software experience to be fussier than Google TV. Nevertheless, the QN90C is one of the best mini LED TVs money can buy, and certainly one of the best TVs of the year. Number 2. Samsung 55-inch class OLED 4K S95B series. The S95B is the first iteration of Samsung's QD-OLED technology. It's harder to find due to the fact that it's over a year old, but that also makes it much more affordable than its successor, the S95C. Coupled with OLED's perfect black levels, the S95B's added brightness has a powerful impact on HDR content, from movies to video games and beyond. Specular highlights pop off the screen, adding an astonishing level of depth. But perhaps the most significant improvement the quantum dots offer is their effect on the S95B's color reproduction. Reds and greens look particularly stunning here. It's built for next-gen gaming, too. All 4 of the S95B's HDMI ports support 4K gaming at 120 Hz, ALLM, and VRR. Combined with Samsung's Game Bar settings menu, avid gamers are well cared for. Being a Samsung TV, the S95B supports HDR10 and HDR10+, but not Dolby Vision. Samsung's Tizen-based smart platform is a bit laggy and difficult, too, incentivizing owners to use an external streaming device. Picture purists who don't intend to hire a professional calibrator might want to check out the LG C2 instead, as its out-of-the-box picture is closer to reference standards. Still, the Samsung S95B is an excellent, albeit pricey, OLED that's better for viewing in bright rooms than nearly every other OLED on the market. Despite its lack of Dolby Vision and its cumbersome smart platform, it's a total game-changer. Number 3. Samsung 65-inch class QLED 4K QN90D series. The latest Neo QLED from Samsung is the QN90D. Like its predecessors, the QN90D blends the brightness and color-boosting properties of quantum dot technology with some of the most impressive mini-LED backlighting the industry has to offer. It's a fantastic all-around pick for folks searching for an impressive, high-end TV, but it's an especially good choice for people with brighter-than-average homes. The QN90D pairs sensationally bright highlights with deep, rich black levels. Thanks to an array of mini LED zones and excellent local dimming control, the darker areas of the picture stay mostly free of light bloom. HDR movies, games, and shows look fantastic on the QN90D, as the display is capable of breaking 2000 nits when showcasing small, scintillating highlights, and its colors are stunning, too. Rounding out this QN90D's impressive resume is one of the most robust selection of gaming features you'll find in a TV this year. There's a full slate of HDMI 2.1 inputs to support 4K console gaming at 120 Hz, or 144 Hz for PC gamers, as well as ALLM, VRR, and AMD FreeSync Premium Pro. The QN90D is also a gateway to console-free cloud gaming, as it comes with Samsung's gaming hub platform built right into the software. With a compatible Bluetooth controller, users can enjoy cloud-based gaming from services like Xbox and GeForce Now. Our only complaints have to do with the TV's lack of Dolby Vision support, Samsung's confusing, difficult-to-navigate Smart Platform, Smart Hub, as well as the QN90DS SDR performance when the local dimming setting is maxed out. For most people, these shortcomings shouldn't be deal-breakers. The QN90D is a fantastic TV for just about everything and everyone. Number 4. Samsung 55-inch class QLED Q80B series. The Q80B, Samsung's most premium TV outside of its top-tier offerings, has a dependably bright overall picture and terrific highlights during SDR and HDR content. Gamers will likely love the Q80B. You'll have a hard time finding a television at the same price point with similar gaming features, which rival those of some flagship-level TVs. The Q80B has a bright and colorful picture that makes for great daytime viewing. Featuring quantum dots, it's the brightest Samsung TV outside of the brand's more premium offerings. With specular highlights climbing into the 700 to 800 nit range, it's bright enough to be used in a sunny living room. While not as colorful as some competitors, the Q80B covers about 86% of the HDR color space, DCI-P3. Its calibration is fairly accurate out of the box, too. However, the Q80B's black levels are shallow, which diminishes overall contrast. Additionally, we experienced distracting light bloom, which was worse off-axis. The Q80B has a robust selection of gaming-friendly features for HDMI 2.1 inputs that support 4K gaming at 120Hz, all of which offer auto-low latency mode, ALLM, variable refresh rate, VRR, and FreeSync Premium Pro. Note, the 50-inch model has a 60Hz panel, so it can't take advantage of 120Hz gaming. The Q80B is also equipped with Game Bar, a menu offering gaming-related picture and performance settings. It also supports Samsung Gaming Hub, a software package that offers a number of cloud gaming services. The Q80B's benefits may be its biggest strength, but if you're looking for a more well-rounded performance, you may want to consider another option. It's a decent TV, but you can spend about the same amount of money for a TV that better suits your needs. Number 5. Samsung 55-inch class QLED Q60B series. While the Samsung Q60B is not nearly as impressive as the brand's more premium offerings, it's a fine choice for casual viewing. The Q60B, which features quantum dots, doesn't get bright enough for HDR content to really pop, but it's bright enough in both SDR and HDR that the picture won't wilt in well-lit environments. We appreciate the Q60B's sleek design. The panel is narrow, with slim, L-shaped feet that don't call attention. Setting it up is easy too. The TV's feet slot right into the panel and remain firmly in place without screws. The Q60B is somewhat lacking when it comes to features. While pricier TVs support both auto-low latency mode, ALLM, and variable refresh rate, VRR, the Q60B only supports ALLM. This means it'll automatically optimize an input for gaming whenever a console is detected, but it doesn't offer the ability to match your output device's frame rate. The Q60B also features a native refresh rate of only 60Hz and lacks high bandwidth HDMI 2.1 support, so 4K gaming at 120 frames per second is out of the question. For someone looking for a sleek, dependable TV that'll hold its own in a relatively bright room, the Samsung QLED is a great option. People who want a more cinematic HDR experience or next-gen gaming features would be better off considering a more premium option.